Hi everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to How Do I Love Thee? Let me count the days. I hope you're all doing great. We are working on some cards, some fun little cards. So what I've done is I've worked on a few. We're going to work on one or two together, and then we'll see everything at the end. So I don't have a sentiment, but we will put a sentiment somewhere on here. This is one of the cards. So I'm going to punch out a circle punch. Hopefully we can find a sentiment that will work that says, like be mine, happy Valentine's Day, something like that. And then this is a card front that we're going to be working on. Now we're going to work on this card front. And so what I've done is I cut out some circles with my circle punches. And now we have scraps over here, and we're just going to create a background on our card front. I like when I'm piecing things like this down, I tend to prefer to work on the thing first versus put it on a card, because if you mess up, you can always adjust it. You don't have to say, oh, I got it on my card already and now I can't fix it, right? So that's always one of my worries. And so I'm going to put the sentiment on this side apparently because that's what it's calling for. So I hope that you're doing well and everything is going grand. Just going through some pictures of mine, attempting to get organized, right? And I was looking at some baby pictures because I was like, I could have sworn I have a picture of my aunt holding my son when he was first born. Because I always tell you that she wore a glitter shirt and glitter was all in his hair and stuff. Oh, it's still in there, the glitter. I haven't been able to find that picture, and I don't know if it's on my camera roll, the big roommate's camera roll. Was it on her camera roll? I don't know. So I was just looking, and I found a picture of my uncle holding my son, and my aunt's in the background. And I sent it to him the weekend. He was like, "Look, those two handsome men." I was like, "Lord, okay." What about the lady in the background? He's like, "Oh, I don't forget. Don't forget. I saw." He's like, "I saw." All right, so we're gonna let this dry. And the reason why I'm letting it dry is because I'm gonna cut it, and I want it to dry really well before I even, get into placing it. All right, so I do find that I like the ribbon better. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and adhere some ribbon down and use whatever you need to use to get that ribbon placed. I forgot to get some more of this glue from Joann Fabric. I only buy this glue when they have the 50% off because she cheap, so not cheap. Definitely not cheap. Well, yeah, well, my family would say I'm cheap. I don't know. I like to get good deals. Does that make me cheap? I like bargains. I like good stuff for a decent, not beat you over the head type price. Try to rub that up right now because I think that's what that little spot is. I'm gonna get some warm soapy water and go to town again. Maybe I'll dip it in the thing. I don't know. So anyway, we're gonna rub this down now because I want it to stick really well. It's sticking good, but we want it to stick extra good. All right, so now we got that, and now what we're gonna do is take our circle punches, our circle punched out pieces, and just put them on there. We're gonna put some of these edges that we already cut off on here because today we actually conserving our scraps, right? Which makes it a lot easier when you're actually considering how to place these. If you put a lot of glue, like I just did, because I wasn't really paying attention, if you put all the glue on there, then you're going to have to put that in the center versus like this. Well, we need this piece. to be fully adhered. You're going to put that on here, and our sentiment's going to go right here. But like right here, we're going to just put some glue. Put more glue. And we're going to take this and put that there. Now these I feel like I should be layering something on there, and I'll probably go back. I don't have my heart punch with me. I'll probably just get the heart punch and punch. But I wanted these to kind of be flatter than normal, because if you plan on putting them in the mail, the post office is on to us crafters. The jig is up. They know that we try to put a lot of stuff in those envelopes. And they're like, you can't meter it $20. We can't run through the scanner extra money. I'm just like, really? Okay. All right. Now let's see. I don't seem to have a lot of small circles. Now I do. So this one, I just didn't cut it all the way out because there was no space. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a spot that I think would look decent. And we're just going to apply it right there. And no one will ever know it wasn't ever a full circle to begin with, but you and I. So shh, don't tell anybody. Keep that between us, okay? Or you can tell people. Because maybe someone's like, I don't have enough card or whatever. So now we're going to use this bigger piece. And I think that don't look good. That's what I think. We'll just use this one like that. Yeah. Same concept. I was about to go crazy. Did you see me get ready to rub it all over everything? That would not have been the plan. For sure. If you have a grid map, if you have a grid, well, grid mat, yeah, not map, grid mat, you can use your lines on your grid from your mat to help you. I'm quite sure that's why they was like, oh yeah, let's put that in for these people when they're cutting and sewing and crafting. That way they don't have to pull out their ruler. Some person, whoever created it, thank you. Right? Thank you. So I'm just going to rub this in really well, turn it over, and we're going to just repeat. Now I do want to put this here. No. Yep, there we go. I don't know why I don't like vertical lines. Horizontal works better for me for some reason. So I'm not filling these sentiments in. I already said that, but when I do, I'm going to go back with the circle punch, this circle punch, and fill it in. So I have to find a small thing. Maybe something that says like I love you or something. I don't know. We'll see. I do have plans for our next video, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to try and prefabricate most of everything because it's going to take some time. And I don't know if you'll have patience, if you'll be patient enough with me to cut everything and then all that stuff, because it's going to take a while. I may have to do a test run first because, yeah, it's going to be a minute. That one's going to take a while. Oh. Okay, so we got this. And these cards will make up really fast because you're not really trying to be perfect. No precision is needed. Just some circles. You don't even need circles. If you want to do triangles, rectangles, whatever you have, you can definitely just use that to your to create your beauty, whatever you need. I do want to put a few small circles here. And if you have sequins, you can come and do your sequins and put them on and all that fun stuff. Got some glitter. You know, I'm not a big glitter fan. I have used some glitter in the past. Seems like 2022 I've been using a lot of glitter, but you know, I will take a walk on the wild side every now and then and see how and where it gets. So we're gonna let that one dry. We're gonna go back to our first one that we were working on with, and now we're just gonna go around and cut these. And again, you want to cut them straight because you can use these in future projects, or if you have a whole bunch of cards you're going to be using circles with, then you're going to do that. It's like rinse, you know, wet hair, apply shampoo, lather, rinse, repeat. Now you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and do all these, and then we'll put them on our card base. All right, so we have finished our cards. I didn't want to glue the backing and stuff like that because I felt like you see me do that enough, and you'll probably see me do it more and more. But I just wanted to complete our card. It looks so cool. I did use this stamp. It says, "Take a moment just for you." Sometimes it's good to give someone this card and you open it up and it has a gift card to a massage parlor, right? Or a vacation somewhere, or a day alone. You know, like if you are a family, you have a caregiver, and maybe the person that works can be like, "Hey, I'm gonna take the kids out, and you can do whatever you want for 3 hours." You know, some of those little coupons like that. So this is the first card, and I do like that it is landscape. And then we have this one. They also said the same thing, and you saw me put most of these together. Take a moment. And I do like that I don't put the sentiment in the same spot. It just makes me happy. Then we have this one. Now this one was the one that I had no foam, no ribbon on. So what I did have a little circle underneath here, but what I did is I just popped it up on some foam tape and the little circles beneath that. But I still think it looks really cute. You don't have to overdo cards to get the message across, right? Whatever that message is. And sometimes you need to be over the top with your messages. So I did enjoy making these. I hope that you enjoyed also. And if you decide to do something like this, please, if you're a part of the Facebook group, share your pictures for February. It would be really cool to see what you make. I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.